Hi, my name is Dan White, UAF Chancellor. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the University of Alaska Fairbanks Alaska Esports Center virtual grand opening. Thank you to GCI, our lead sponsor. Through their generous multi-year gift, GCI has made our vision of creating the first esports center in Alaska a reality. I want to thank the UAF Alumni Association for their $50,000 gift, as well as the UAF School of Management, OIT, and eCampus for their gifts in support of esports at UAF. Esports programs have grown significantly over the last decade, with over 240 colleges and universities hosting team programs, and over 1,350 schools participating in tournaments annually. Our esports initiative is a product of our strategic enrollment planning and supports our strategic planned goals. At UAF, we are modernizing the student experience by providing a state-of-the-art esports facility accompanied by a student-focused and learning-driven co-curricular program. With a focus on diversity and inclusion, the Alaska Esports program will provide opportunities for UAF students to engage in collaboration, cooperation, but also competition. We are grateful for our partnership with GCI on this important initiative and look forward to continuing to realize our shared vision for esports in Alaska. Please join me in celebrating our partnership with GCI and getting a first look at our newly renovated space. To all of our donors, thank you for investing in UAF. We would not be the university we are today without your generous support. Thank you for choosing UAF.
Thank you, Chancellor White, for that great introduction. Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us for the virtual grand opening of the Alaska Esports Center. My name is Amanda White. I'm the Program Director of the Applied Management Program in the School of Management. I am joining you from the Alaska Esports Center in the UAF Wood Center. Before we continue the program, I'd like to acknowledge the Alaska Native Nations upon whose ancestral lands our campuses reside. In Fairbanks, our Trothyada campus is located on the ancestral lands of the Dene people of the lower Tanana River. As we modernize the student experience, it's important for us to honor the peoples of the land on which we work and live. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate this exciting new space and all that it will offer the UAF community. I have been a gamer for much of my life, starting with Pokemon on my Game Boy that was the size of a brick, through nonstop Tetris on the N64, and of course, Guitar Hero on PlayStation. I have a lot to explore with the new world of esports, and I am so excited to do so at the Alaska Esports Center. At UAF, esports continues to grow since the Esports and Gaming Summit in spring 2019. The 2019 Esports Summit was possible because of the UAF Esports Club, led by President Aaron Hughes, the 2019 UAF School of Management Event Management class, and all of the original esports supporters in Alaska, especially Cricket Carlson and Luke Miner. Special thanks to Dean Mark Herman and Dr. Peggy Kuiper for their leadership from the School of Management. This space will continue the legacy of esports at UAF. We thank all of the original Alaska esports supporters. You know who you are. This growth of esports at UAF is in part due to the expertise of the UAF esports coordinator, Mike Jewell, and the leadership of Cody Rogers, director of the Center for Student Engagement. I hope you all get the opportunity to connect with Mike and Cody when you come to visit. Mike and Cody, thank you for all you do for the students and the key role you play in esports throughout Alaska. It's the time we have all been waiting for. Together, let's level up and take a tour.
Welcome to our new Alaska Esports Center here at the University of Alaska Fairbanks. We're excited to show you around and help you become a part of our community. Our esports staff believes that whether you're a player or a spectator, competitive or casual, that we have something for you here at the Alaska Esports Center. In our console gaming area, you'll find 4 TVs equipped with all of your gaming system needs. Whether you are looking for the most recent consoles or looking to play a few classic games on their original consoles, we have a plethora of offerings to ensure you're able to game the way you want. You can bring your own favorites, or if you don't have any, we have a collection of games available, and they range from competitive fighting games to games that you can play with friends, just like Mario Party.
Stepping further, we have the Alaska Esports Center. Here you'll find all of our PCs with the peripherals to level up your gaming experience. Our 12 Alienware computers allow you to compete and play in any of the most demanding titles. Fully immerse yourself in the experience with our high-end keyboards, mice, monitors, and headsets. We want to ensure you have everything you need for the games you want to play.
The Alaska Esports Center is powered by GCI, a committed partner with whom we're excited to grow and engage in the world of collegiate esports. GCI recognizes how essential it is to have top-tier internet speeds in an esports space. It is through the UAF and GCI partnership that together we will be recognized as the premier esports center in Alaska. We've been waiting to show you the space and finally welcome you to your new esports home.
We are excited to offer opportunities for you to attend events, learn to play nights, and allow open access for you to hang out.
Meet friends and play any game of your choice.
We're looking forward to gaming with you soon.
GCI and the Alaska Esports Center team have thought of everything. Thank you, GCI, for your generous support. I can only imagine the memories that will be created in this space, and I can't wait to try out those monitors and headsets. Esports is a growing field, providing job opportunities, community, and connections across the world. Now I want to share with you 2 ways you can win sweet prizes provided by GCI. 2 ways to win. The first way to win is to visit the Alaska Esports Center for yourself. Say hello to the helpful employees at the WID Center front desk and complete an entry form. You can visit as often as you'd like, of course, but only 1 entry per day, please. But wait, there's a second way to win a GCI prize. We'll ask you an esports trivia question, and then you post the answer in the comments on this video on the UAF Facebook page or YouTube channel. Anyone who wants to post the correct answer will be entered to win. Only 1 post per person, please. You might win a rugged, waterproof, shockproof, portable speaker by Braven, or a 45-hour OtterBox portable power bank. Both winners will be announced at the UAF Spring Fest held April 17th. You do not have to be present to win, and we will contact the winners. Ready for that trivia question? Here we go. How many colleges offered esports scholarships in 2019? A, 5, B, 20, C, 53, or D, 115? Post your answer in the comments on Facebook or YouTube and give us a shout out to the Alaska Esports Center while you're there. Stay connected with UAF Facebook and the Esports Instagram so you're one of the first to know about any new UAF esports scholarships. The Alaska Esports Center is powered by GCI, and that means more than lightning fast internet. Headquartered in Alaska, GCI delivers communication and technology services to urban and rural communities across the state. GCI provides vital resources such as online education and telemedicine. Our next guest is Pam Lloyd, Vice President of Corporate Strategy for Government, Healthcare, and Education at GCI. Dr. Lloyd is a longtime Alaska educator and a School of Management Advisory Board member. This space would not be here without Pam. Let's hear more from Pam.
Hello, my name is Pam Lloyd, and I'm the Vice President of Corporate Strategy for Government, Healthcare, and Education at GCI. Thank you for the opportunity to join you all virtually today. We, of course, wish we could have been there in person. I would have loved to be back in my hometown of Fairbanks, Alaska, and on campus at my alma mater, UAF. I'm so honored to be involved in this celebration and the opening of the Alaska Esports Center, powered by GCI. This is truly an exciting moment, not just for UAF students, but for all students throughout Alaska. At GCI, we see esports as more than just an activity. It's about providing impactful and inclusive programs for all students of all interest, no matter their zip code. Now that esports are an ASAA sanctioned activity, there are K-12 students striving to participate in this sport. They are keeping their grades up, they're showing up to class, and as they practice with their teams and compete, they're developing valuable life skills like strategic thinking alongside their teammates. We're really proud of this incredible space to house such a progressive program. So I want to say thank you and congratulations to the UAF School of Management for spearheading the esports efforts. The work they've done to get this program to where they are today is an inspiration. Their trailblazing efforts are opening opportunities for students across the state. Congratulations to UAF, the School of Management, the students, and eSport players alike. Thank you.
Thank you, Pam and GCI, for all you have done to bring this space to life. We look forward to the continued partnership and having the fastest internet on campus. I know I'm excited about the Alaska Esports Center, but you know who's more excited than me? Our students. Let's chat with 2 UAF students to find out what they hope to happen in this space. Let's hear from Kyle Augustines, a second-year fine arts major. Kyle is the social media and event marketer for the Center for Student Engagement and a part of the UAF Traditions Board. Kyle, thanks for joining us. Also joining in the conversation is the UAF esports intern, Shayna Smith. Shayna is an accounting and sport and recreation business student in the School of Management. Welcome, Shayna. All right, my first question is for Shayna. How did video games lead you into accounting?
Well, actually, it's a funny story. So I played World of Warcraft for about half my life now, like 10 years. And actually, I was doing accounting and bookkeeping and economics without ever realizing it. I really love the in-game economy, which functions with the auction house, where you have to buy and sell and also look at supply and demand.
That's so awesome. I love how video games can lead to educational opportunities. Now, Kyle, what can students use the Alaska Esports Center for?
So students can use the Alaska Esports Center for a lot of things, of course, gaming, but I know personally as an art major, I'm excited to use it for the strong computational software and hardware that is provided for all of my digital imaging and artwork programs. I know other students are probably excited for all of the film editing that they're going to be doing, and I know that classes might even be scheduling lab courses in there.
That's amazing. There's so much you can use this space for. Now, Shayna, what other events will be held at the Alaska Esports Center and who can use it?
Well, everyone is welcome here at the Esports Center, and we will be having a bunch of different events, from those classic esports hardcore tournaments to also just those fun random mystery game nights, and also learn to play a new game you've never even heard of before.
Oh, I can't wait to attend those. They sound awesome. All right, these last 2 questions are for both Kyle and Shayna. When I think of video games, I think of playing Tetris and 007 on my N64 for hours and getting blisters on my thumbs. What are video games like now, and what do they provide to people? Kyle, you want to take it away?
Sure, Amanda. So video games now are actually much of the same. There's still a lot of blisters. But these days, games can be used for so many different purposes. I know a lot of people use it for emotional reflecting, as an example. I know that here specifically at the university, the Esports Center and video games alike can be used as programming events and ways to get communities together here on campus, especially in times like these where it's already hard to create social interaction. Not to mention it's catering to a community of students that hasn't been recognized at this level before.
That's great. Anything to add, Shayna?
Yeah, I think especially right now, it's really important to have that place where people can actually meet each other and see faces again. And I think one of the unique things about this center is that it really provides a lot of access for students that haven't been able to afford or maybe just even purchase things like the new consoles in Alaska, which are hard to find.
That's awesome. Now, you all touched on this a little bit already, but community is something that everyone is searching for right now. How do you think the Alaska Esports Center will support the community at UAF? Shayna, you want to start?
Yeah, sure. So I think the Esports Center is going to be really great for the community here at UAF just because there's a lot of underrepresented people here, and giving this space gives access to them to meet each other and be more well recognized, as Kyle said.
Awesome. Kyle?
Well, and like I said before, the Esports Center will be invaluable for campus programming and creating more events that are centered around these sorts of activities that haven't really been addressed for the student population. And so I know personally, as another one of the gamers on campus, like I'm excited for the events that will be happening there. Not to mention, though, just all of the random encounters people will be having with each other. It's a great opportunity to meet each other and say hi.
That is so true. Well, thank you so much, Kyle and Shayna, for joining us today. Now, Shayna, why don't you introduce us to our next guest?
Yeah, so I'm excited to introduce our next guest, John Wayne Casagrande. He's an official esports player for the Washington Capitals of the first in major American sports. So he grew up here in Alaska and currently resides and competes in esports games from his home in Anchorage. John Wayne recently partnered with GCI as the first ever esports influencer.
Hi there. For those of you that don't know me from NHL 21, my name is John Wayne Casagrande. I was raised right here in Alaska. Now I live in Anchorage where I play competitively from home. In 2019, I joined the NHL. No, really. I was made the first official esports athlete for the Washington Capitals. In 2020, I had the opportunity to partner with GCI as their first esports ambassador. Not only have I had the opportunity to participate in GCI's esports events, I've also been invited to serve as an advisor on the company's esports efforts across the state. I've got to tell you, the Alaska Esports Center, everything I wish I would have had access to when I was 30. It's such a great opportunity for an investment in the young people of Fairbanks. To extend an official invitation to all UAF students. Face off this fall, 2v2 on NHL 21. Congratulations to you all on this amazing development. I look forward to playing some of you later this year. And get to practicing, you'll need it.
Thanks, John Wayne. I am definitely going to need some practice, but I can't wait to face off soon. GCI's investment includes significant funding, space, and time. Now it's your turn to enjoy high-quality equipment. We're trying to get PlayStation 5s and build community together. GCI and UAF share a vision of equity and inclusion. Together, we're creating a space that is welcoming to all students and community members. Everyone's invited to the party where you can be your true self. College esports has become a huge part of campus life, and we are proud to host the premier esports center in Alaska. As Alaska Esports Center is making its debut, esports fans are well aware fast internet is essential, and that is made possible by GCI. Our next speaker is Kate Slyker, Chief Marketing Officer at GCI. Kate is a fourth-generation, lifelong Alaskan who is passionate about community engagement. Kate will share with us what it truly means for the Alaska Esports Center to be powered by GCI.
Hi there, I'm Kate Slyker, Chief Marketing Officer at GCI. I'm so thrilled to be here today for the grand opening of Alaska's Esports Center at UAF. This is a day that there's a team of dreamers and innovators who said, we can make this happen right here in Alaska's Golden Heart City, and congratulations, you have made this happen. We were so thrilled to be asked to join this team because we knew that a program like this deserved Alaska's most advanced network, and that's what we can provide at GCI. We have watched you work tirelessly to make this happen through a global pandemic, through challenging fiscal times, and yet make this reality happen for your residents and for your students. We applaud every single one of you for these efforts. I also want to tell you, we look forward to what this facility is going to provide for years to come. We are very much looking forward to the teamwork, the innovation, the fun that is going to happen here in this esports facility. It is so amazing to think that right here at UAF is going to be the northernmost competitive gaming center in North America, if not the world. Those are some bold dreams. Those are the kinds of dreams that trailblazers have. And that's what we like to call ourselves at GCI. So we are thrilled to share this belief in trailblazing with all of you to make this vision a reality. I also just want to say thank you again for the partnership in this new competitive gaming center. We knew you deserved Alaska's fastest internet. We are going to provide that for you so that you can have a lot of fun for a very long time to come. Now, let's go celebrate.
Thank you, Kate and the GCI team, for making the Alaska Esports Center a possibility and a success. We can't wait to see the opportunities that this space provides to students and to our community. A welcoming environment for individuals to connect, build on shared interests, learn and grow together, and of course, to have fun. Thank you for joining us on a tour of the new Alaska Esports Center and celebrating our sponsor, GCI. You're invited to check out the space for yourself. Come to the UAF Trothyada campus in Fairbanks and visit us in the Wood Center. We're open Sunday through Thursday from noon to 7:30 p.m. and Fridays and Saturdays from noon to 11:30 p.m. One more shout out to GCI, the UAF Alumni Association, School of Management, the Office of Information Technology, UAF eCampus, the Center for Student Engagement for hosting the program, and of course, all of you for your support of the Alaska Esports Center. Your generous donations made the Alaska Esports Center a reality, and it's modernizing the student experience at UAF. Looking forward to powering up with all of you soon.